On this episode, continuing our trip to Mackinac Island for our wedding anniversary, we ride around the island, visit Fort Mackinac, and go on a sunset cruise. I absolutely love coming to Mackinac Island. It is a real treat, a beautiful place, very peaceful, fun, and beautiful. As you can see, there's flowers everywhere. And hopefully with this video, you can see why we got married here. So this is Mission Point Resort, and right here is where we got married, gazebo, and there's the lake, and the famous lawn chairs on the lawn here. But yeah, it's just an absolutely gorgeous place. We had a reception right up there, that balcony. It's great. There's always a magical vibe to this place that I just can't really explain or put my finger on. It's kind of like going back in time, but relaxing and reflecting all at the same time. I love it. Well, that's an interesting parking spot. Check out this chart they got here. It's the Upper Peninsula, a little bit of Canada, and northern Michigan, the Mackinac Island right there. Pretty much all of this, you can't anchor anywhere around here, not even close to the island. There's no anchoring anywhere around here. So this is Chianti, the restaurant that we ate at last night. Obviously during the day now, but they have this picture on the wall over here, and it's crazy because it looks exactly like where I proposed to Kristen. See, there's an area just like this on the, I believe it's the northeastern side of the island, where there's two birch trees just like that, and this little sandy pathway that goes down to the beach, and I proposed to her right there, and then we carved their names into the tree, which is still there. Hopefully we'll go find it later. And we had our wedding cake made into a birch tree with our names carved in on the side, so it's pretty cool. Now we're having breakfast in the Round Island Bar and Grill with an amazing view. And more coffee. So we rented some bikes to go around the island, and we stopped at this little sign right here. And they have a track that goes all the way around the island. It's about 8 miles long, and it's completely coastal, so the whole time we were riding alongside this water here. It's beautiful. You ready to go for a bike ride?
by the coastline and the shoreline, there's these little towers of rocks that people have stacked up. They try to keep them stacked and come back the next year to see if it's still standing. There's tons of them, hundreds and hundreds of little rock stacks all along the shoreline here. Video, but this optical illusion is crazy. You see it? It's like there's grass, but then it's like a mirror. So every year we come to Mackinac Island and ride around the track here and try to find the tree where we carved our names into the tree. I think we've only found it one year.
Yeah.
It's hard to find. There's a lot of trees, as you can see. Maybe we'll find it this year. Well, I can't believe it. We found it. Right here, if you look closely, you see the K and the heart. And there it is.
Huh?
We found it.
We found it.
We reinforced it a little bit. So hopefully it'll last 7 more years. Check this out. The 2 sea rays just sitting out there. The Mackinac Bridge in the background. Beautiful. Got an old trawler out there too. I always like to come out here and skip rocks. So we're grabbing lunch at Harry's Bistro, which is a waterfront restaurant here in Drop House. Pretty cool.
I want to go get ice cream.
So now we're heading here to check out Fort Mackinac, where they launch off a cannon like every hour. Oh, that might have been it. I don't know.
My legs already hurt.
Noticed the view is crazy, especially of the marina. Very nice.
Fresh water.
So if you're into sailing, they have the Mackinac races here every year. Every July, it looks like. But look at this huge cruise ship, actually. Pretty crazy.
So cool over here.
I like the sound effects. Hey, give me a drink. Post exchange. It's a really old cash register there.
Wow.
Remedies proved beneficial, and he is now convalescent and will probably be fit for duty by the end of this month.
And this is how they used to do surgery.
However, having remedied this, I firmly find it selected piece of
And here's one of the cannons.
The accuracy range for this cannon is more towards the half mile, and in that range we're able to hit a ship-sized target once out of every 3 shots if that target isn't moving. Okay, now the next step here will be to prime the cannon. So Tristan will take a brass spike known as a gimlet, and he's going to run that down the touch hole in the rear of the cannon there. That will tear open a hole in the charge that he's placed there and expose that charge to our ignition device, the friction primer. And what a friction primer is it is essentially a brass tube filled with very fine gunpowder. At the top of this tube, there's a chemical known as fulminated mercury. It's a very friction-sensitive chemical, so when this pull pin is pulled, it'll cause it to flare up, ignite the very fine gunpowder, send a jet of flame through the touch hole, and set off our cannon salute here for you all today. Now with that being said, I will warn you at this point, this cannon can be a bit loud, so you'll probably want to cover your ears, or, you know, get your cameras ready, depending on your priorities. But with that, there's only 2 commands to fire this cannon. They're simply ready, fire!
So after a full day of riding around the island and visiting the fort, we took a little bit of a break and got ready for our sip and sail cruise. It's a sunset cruise that goes around Mackinac Island and through the Mackinac Bridge.
This is super cool. We got a band on board. Play here. These little couches and everything. Well, we are about to get underway here, and we're just looking at some charts they have on these tables. It's pretty cool. Sitting across the dock from the ferry.
I'm hiding this fudge here like it's cracked because we're not supposed to bring food on this cruise.
You gotta sneak the fudge though. Now we're moving.
To see tomorrow. Secret agent man, secret agent man. I went to the boss, said I had a date. Boss said, "No, that son, you gotta work late." Sometimes I wonder what I'm gonna do. Ain't no cure for the summertime blues.
You want to be in my bridge video, honey?
Sure, after I finish mine.
Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, all. This is your crewman, Andy, speaking. And I'm here to give some information on the Mackinac Bridge and the surrounding area. The Mackinac Bridge held the record as the world's longest suspension bridge for over 40 years, starting in 1957 and ending in 1998. It sits 7,400 feet from bent pier to bent pier, approximately 1.5 miles suspended over water. That's about 1,000 feet longer than the Golden Gate Bridge. The Mackinac Bridge connects Michigan's two peninsulas with St. Ignace in the upper and Mackinac City in the lower. It extends over the Straits of Mackinac with Lake Michigan to the west and Lake Huron to the east. As we just passed under the Mackinac Bridge, we are now in Lake Michigan, as the Mackinac Bridge serves as the divider between the two lakes. As we return under the Mackinac Bridge, we will be returning to Lake Huron. Prior to the construction of the bridge,
Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore.
It's gone. There goes the sun. It's alright, there'll be another one tomorrow.
That wraps up day 2 on Mackinac Island for our first year wedding anniversary trip. Subscribe and stay tuned to see what happens next, and thanks so much for watching.